What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Lee Hammock, your favorite self aware narcissist. This morning, we're going to be talking about where narcissists come up with their crazy excuses for the stuff that they do. Where in the hell do they come up with the justification for some of the actions and some of the things that they feel like they should be acquitted of and get away with? Before we hop deep into today's episode, y'all, you already know the kids' book is available. Remember, it's not your fault. It's available on Amazon right now, right meow. Check it out. It's called Remember It's Not Your Fault. Talk to the kids about boundaries, tell them the truth, all the other good stuff, y'all. Available on Amazon right meow. But yeah, y'all, it's crazy. I had a look, I was meditating this morning, right? Or what I try to meditate, but I do what I call free thinking, where I just let my thoughts flow, right? I just let them, literally, I just let my thoughts flow. And the thought that popped up today was crazy excuses. Like, where in the hell do the crazy excuses that narcissists make up, where do they come from? Like, what is it? Do they believe these crazy ass excuses, or do they know without a shadow of a doubt that these are just fake and made up? Let me tell you this right here. Most times they know it's made up. Most times. Well, Lee, what about the times that are not the most? What about sometimes? Do they know that it's made up? Sometimes you might have a paranoid, delusional, narcissistic person, toxic person, whatever, that actually believes the stuff that they are saying. And that in and of itself can be extremely scary. Right. Those people, that type of person, I would try to not to be around because that can be scary. You know what I mean? If they believe these delusions and they start, they start believing the delusions and start believing the stuff that they're saying, I'm just, that was just, the thought of it has me thinking about it, has me scared. Right. But as far as the narcissistic person is concerned, I would feel like most of them absolutely believe that they are like, no, most of them do not believe the stuff that they say. The crazy excuses that they come up with, they know it's BS. They know it's fake. They absolutely, yeah, they know it. Well, why did they say it? What the hell did they come up with it at? Sometimes, y'all, they just come up with the craziest thing off the top of their head to rebuke you. Sometimes it really is just the narcissist. When a narcissistic person is caught up in trying to come up with some type of excuse, the first thing that comes to their mind, they'll say it out loud. They won't even think it through. They'll say it out loud, and then once it's said, you can't take it back. Like, once those words are said, you can't grab them and put them back in your mouth, right? You can't just the words are leaving your mouth like this. You can't just reach out and grab them and swallow them back up, right? And make the people around you unhear them. You can't do that. I feel like a lot of people would do that if it was possible, but you can't do that. That's impossible. So I would say this right here. Most narcissistic people just truly understand that they are making it up, that they're lying on the spot, but they will say and do whatever it takes to get out of certain situations to avoid accountability. Like, and sometimes the stuff that they say right now, the where they come up with it is, they said it before. Like, the stuff that they say to you, they've used as an excuse in the past, and it may or may not have worked. Right? It may have gotten them off the hook, or it may have successfully bought them some time to come up with a better excuse. Like, it may have successfully gaslighted the person that it was intended to it may have successfully gaslit the person that it was intended to gaslight and whatnot, right? So this happens too. This is the space that so many people fall into as well. It's just kind of like, it's kind of gets crazy where you're trying to survive and thrive, and then you have this abusive, manipulative person just trying to ruin your life. Right? They're like, you catch them cheating, right? And instead of, like, you have proof, you present that proof in a manila envelope, right? You present it in a manila envelope. You give it to them, they go through it, and they be like, you made all of this up. Like, you really had AI. You really AI'd my face on this man clapping those cheeks. I mean, some good strokes, good strokes, great strokes even. I would love to take credit for this, but that's AI. That's not me. And the whole time it's them. They just, if they get quiet, their mind is their mind is rummaging through the file folder to try to find a crazy ass excuse that might have worked in their childhood, or they might have heard it from somebody else. Like, the crazy excuse they might have heard somebody else say this. It might have helped them get away with it. They might have heard it on TV. and whatnot. They might have heard this crazy ass excuse on TV, right? And it just hit. Oh damn, that's possible. That can work. Oh hell, maybe maybe I'll do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can make it work like that. Maybe that'll happen. You mean so they'll do it and say it like that. They'll do and say things like that as well because it benefits them. It helps them out. So I would say that to everybody. This is the mindset. They might have heard it on TV. They might have heard somebody else say it. Or this is gonna sound crazy right here, y'all. It might have been a truth in a different situation. This crazy ass excuse might have been the truth in their past relationship or past circumstance. It might have been the truth, right? It really might have been the truth elsewhere, but it's an outright crazy ass lie to you. Like right here in front of your face, it's absolutely a damn lie and they know it. But for somebody else, it might have been the truth. You know what I mean? It might have been a crazy, like the crazy excuse or the crazy reasoning might have been the truth in the past. It might have worked in the past because it was true. But for you, it's absolutely a lie. They made it up, but it worked before. So why not? Hey, if the well is not dry, I'm gonna try to get some more. I'm gonna try to get some more water from it. So why not try to tap the well again? You know what I mean? Why not try to tap that well again? That's the I'm sorry, y'all, but that does end up being the mentality of narcissistic people. Like the world, I guess the world isn't dry just yet. So let me go and try to do it like this, and they will go about doing it the way they feel like they should do it. And this is the mentality that goes behind it. So that's why I try to tell people, y'all, if you're dealing with an abusive person and you see what they're doing, you notice what they're doing, like, and you know it's a lie. A lot of times, yeah, I know y'all want to call them out on it. Lee, I'm gonna call them out on it. I don't care. Like that's cool, right? But sometimes, like, if you want to get out of the situation and you want to survive and you want to thrive and you want to get away from the person, a lot of times it could be directly beneficial for you to just be like, okay, whatever. Okay, I believe you, and just to escape the situation, to make a plan. That's what gray rocking is all about. Like gray rocking is removing your emotional reactions. So when you already catch them up in something and you confront them, and then they're making up some fantastical lie, gray rocking says, don't give them the big emotional reaction because they're lying. It means like, let me go ahead and go about my day and continue with my plan of trying to leave, or continue my plan of protecting my peace, or whatever the situation may be. Because just because you catch them, it does not mean that they're going to stop. Let's be real. Just because you catch them up, just because you catch them in something, does not mean they're going to stop something. That does not mean they're going to stop doing something, right? But this is the mentality that so many people come up against. This is like when you're dealing with an abusive person, it's very, very difficult to get away from it. It's very, very difficult to try to, circumvent some situations and whatnot and try to stay in power and try to stay in control. They will keep messing with your head because in some way, shape, or form, it's beneficial to them. And sometimes y'all, they like again going back to the part where I say that they know they're making it up. There's a part of them that enjoy making this stuff up to see if they can get away with it. Sometimes it's sometimes you might be dealing with a very calculated person that is trying to confuse you and they get a rise out of messing with you. So they come up with these excuses, right? They directly calculate these excuses or these fantastical stories. They make them up in order to just cause chaos in your mind. They want to cause chaos in your mind. They want to be chaotic with you. They want to just disrupt your peace. They want to be, literally, they want to be disruptors. It benefits them to be a disruptor. You're like, damn, Lee, what the heck? It benefits them to be a disruptor. All I want to do is love them. Yeah, I get that, right? I understand that. I understand it now. Shout out to Lethal Shooter. Lethal Shooter. I understand it now. Let's see. But that's the space that so many of us fall into. Like you have to protect yourself. You don't have to attend every single argument that you're invited to. I say it to people all the time. I didn't come up with it, but I say it to people all the time. Like you don't have to attend every single argument that you're invited to because people will absolutely mess with you. They will continue to mess with you. They continue to just do crazy stuff to you. And some of them, like I said, get a true kick out of doing this type of stuff. They get a kick out of it. They absolutely do. They get a rise out of doing this stuff to you because it benefits them directly. It just does. It really does benefit them directly. It absolutely does because they get a rise. They get a high from it. They get to poke you. They get a reaction from you, and they enjoy it. Some of them enjoy it, y'all. Like watch you see them smirk, the little Joker smirk come across their face. Like, when they say something fantastical to you, and you're not overreacting, you're reacting. You might be overreacting, like, and you kind of see it creep across their face, like the auditioning for the movie the Smile franchise. You see them do that craziness right there. Well, that's what that's the type of stuff they don't do, y'all. So they can come up with them, and like I said, fantastical places. They could have heard their mom or dad when they were little coming up with these crazy ass excuses, and it could have worked on the other parent. There's a lot of different reasons behind it, y'all. But either way, protect yourself, protect your mental health, protect your peace at all costs, y'all. Because your peace is worth protecting. Anyways, y'all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because if you don't follow me, if you follow me on TikTok and that's the only place you follow me yet, it might be going bye-bye in less than a month. So follow me here, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on so we can stay in contact. And as always, y'all, mental illness is out. Where my stinger? Where my stinger? Mental illness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.